don't really make a lot of videos decorating rooms in The Sims. I tend to make videos decorating full houses and then just never really touch those house builds again. And that's fun. I love doing house builds, obviously. That's why I do them so much. But it's also not the most realistic thing to do because I think most Sims players slowly update and change their houses over time. We're all constantly redecorating bedrooms as kids age up and like fixing the kitchen once we get more money. And so lately when I'm doing my legacy challenge, I've been trying to make videos when I redecorate the kids' rooms when the heirs age up. And it is that time again today because my legacy heir just became a teenager. Now, if you haven't seen this legacy, don't even worry about it. It's just gonna be a cutesy decor video. But if you have seen the legacy, then you might recognize these Sims. I'll give you a little brief overview just in case you're not familiar. This is my Belle legacy challenge and my Sim recently had a baby with Santa. I didn't really mean to do that, but I risky woohooed him and got really unlucky because the risky woohoo resulted in twins. So I had one kid, divorced her mom. That lady just died, actually. And then I had twins with Santa. And then I got remarried just recently to this new Sim called Michelle. So there's kind of been a lot going on, but Santa's twins just became teenagers. So this is Sleigh Belle and his sister Jingle Belle. And we think Jingle is gonna become the heir. They have their rooms from when they were children still. Oh my God, what is going on? Look at all this mess in the house. Let me clean that up real quick. But these were their childhood bedrooms and I still really like them. I like the vibes of this a lot. I kind of like the sort of snowy theme. It's got this like icy color scheme. There's snowflakes and icicles around. So I kind of want to continue that theme, but like amp it up because we've got a lot of money. So step one is just gonna be me deleting everything inside of this room. And again, if you haven't seen this legacy, seriously, don't even worry about it. You now know everything you need to know about these Sims. This is now just a video of me decorating a teen's room. I'm gonna get rid of everything. Honestly, I still really like the vibes of Slay's room. I really like this snowflake thing hanging across the top. I like the mountain. So I might try and keep this sort of theme, but I want to redo Jingles a lot more. I think she stole these dolls, by the way, which is terrible of her. I think she stole them from school. Okay, step one, I want to pick out what kind of bed I'm gonna use because that's kind of gonna determine the whole space. I'm actually a little bit tempted by this one. This is the pastel pop bed, kind of simple, but then I'm thinking about using from High School Years. High School Years has this really beautiful canopy, so I kind of would like to put that on top of it. I'm also kind of thinking I might rearrange the bathroom a little bit more than this. Maybe I'll do that first because I think I might want to put the bathroom door in the hallway instead of in their bedrooms. I do love having that Jack and Jill bathroom. I think it's super cute, but I also just think it'll be a little bit easier if we have less doors to work around, and this way everybody can access the bathroom a little bit easier. So I should have done that a long time ago, but the bathroom is redone. Maybe I'll make the bathroom kind of an icy color again. Oh my God, here I set out to try and redo the bedroom, and instead I'm doing this. You're gonna have to just disregard the fact that I have this absolutely nightmarish toilet. I have that because I never used the talking toilet, so I thought it might be kind of fun to try and use it more often, but it really is quite something. Let's just leave it like that for now. But this way I can put the bed off in this corner. Isn't that better with the curtains not up against the window? I feel like it looks better. Maybe the icicles could go behind the bed on this wall. I wonder if I can put a shelf too. I think I should be able to. Oh no. I just kind of like the idea of more clutter in the room. And if we had some decorations back there, it shouldn't clip with the bed. I am really excited about this room. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. Maybe I'll pick the dresser first. I know that there is like this kind of icy color on this thing, but I don't really want to use it because it's not the same as the bed. That's very green and the bed's very blue. But maybe I'll use these ones from High School Years. With this right now, I'm kind of just trying to go for like really fancy teenage girl's bedroom. If we were to do curtains, I had this problem last time with the curtains too, where I wanted to use them so bad, but it's hard with these windows because they're all so close together. So it's like the curtain options are kind of limited. I wonder if I were to try this and then like super layer it together. That actually doesn't really bother me that much. This one has like a blue and white color. We can maybe do that. I like the wall of fabric. I think it kind of matches this. Okay, I also had this snowy escape rug before that I had sized up a couple times. I think I'm gonna do it again. How far can you scoot that and have it not be clipping? I think it can go to like right there. Okay, fuzzy rug is good. Let's do a desk too. This is the nice plain white High School Years desk. Can I do that? Oh, this high school year's chair actually works pretty good right there too. So the sim that lives in here, top tier. Oh, we've got a 5-star unit. I keep getting this pop up over and over again. I have a robot that lives in the unit next door. When I say that out loud, that sounds ridiculous, but I have a robot who lives right there. Her name is Nina. She's got a whole family now. She like raised all my children. Anyway, she lives there. So that's what that was. But this sim, this is Jingle. She's a goofball, a klepto, Father Winter's baby, a top-notch toddler, a happy infant, a pack animal relatable, and has the anger grief type. I think she's also gonna become a fairy when she gets older, so I might try and put some like fairy stuff in here. I'm a little bit tempted by this, but I think that the purple is probably not the best. And then this thing in the green isn't really giving icy, so I might not do it, but I want you to know that I tried, okay? I did try. Let's use this bookshelf. This one is from, oh my, $14.75. This is from the Storybook Nursery Kit. How about this chair? I don't know if I've ever used this chair before in that swatch. I'm kind of tempted to try. Maybe she could have like a little chair right here. We could do a low table next to it, and then she could have like a lamp and everything. Oh, I wish that this thing would slot onto the shelf. It's kind of weird that it doesn't, right? We can do like that little plant sat on the shelf. This book is nice because it's super light blue, so we can put that right there. Do you think that a candle will slot on top of it? I would love to have the candle. This is what I mean by that. I want to like have the candle fit as though you set it on top of the book. Now, should I be doing that? Probably not. Like putting a candle on a book is probably not the smartest idea, but isn't that cool? I do have a couple fun things. Like I have that Simmy capsule that could work. Do I have any snow globes in my inventory? Oh yeah, a snow globe would be good too. Okay, this is gonna be kind of annoying to place, but I'm trying to get it so it's like right in between. That looks good. I'm actually kind of wondering about a fireplace too. I know that might be a little bit much, but I'm just thinking like this is for the snowy sim, so should she have like some kind of snowy thing? Maybe I could swap this around so it's more like facing the fireplace. Not really, but it's like closer to it, I guess. I don't know. The fireplace feels a little bit random, but I like that about it. I think it's cool. Maybe I can make this room have more of like a blue toned light color too. Oh yeah, the cooler color is good, I think. What about a lava lamp? That's so random. Does this thing look good over here? Oh, that's okay, that color scheme. I don't think I like the lava lamp. The lava lamp might be good in here. When we do the other one, I think it might fit a little bit better. Let's try this lamp for this room. I think that works. I want an alarm clock. I think the rocket ship alarm clock might be good for that room, and then the regular like little bitty alarm clock might be good for in here, because that comes in a light blue color too. I feel like she has a lot of plants, so I kind of want to do that. Can I size this down and put it on the nightstand? That fits okay. Maybe she could have some books. I could do the open book from my kit. I could totally see that. Just gotta make sure we like place it in the right spot. It can be light blue. She can have like this little plant up there. That's good too. I wonder if the PC tower fits on this desk. Oh, it does. Actually, this one with the white and the blue keyboard kind of works. Maybe I'll use the blue desk mat though. Then she can have a little blue PC. She can have the water bottle too. Nice little blue swatch. That's very cluttered. It is a lot, isn't it? I want to see about maybe putting some brick. I just like how the white brick looks. Are there any ice themed painting? I don't really know. Does this come in any winter swatches? No, not really. The gray color wasn't even that bad. That might look good because we kind of have like a grayscale thing going on in this room, so maybe I'll try it for the other one. No, I don't even like that. I think Snowy Escape might have something good. Oh, even just that is kind of cute. It's simple. We could do the mountain one. Let's try that above the nightstand. That works. Maybe we should get a full-length mirror. The one I love the most is this. There could be like a little poof or something. I'm using a lot of the Comfy Gamer kit, but it just works out pretty well for in this space, doesn't it? So she can sit right there. It's kind of tight for her coming into the room. Oh, the blue and gray is better. Let me see how far I can scoot that back and have it not clip, because the more space we have, the better, right? This could also get scooted over a little bit more. And then we look at everything else from the Comfy Gamer kit. Oh, maybe she could have the Polaroids. Those are cute. Gotta be a little bit careful about the swatch because it goes like underneath the desk mat, so I want to make sure it's rotated so it's not too close. Can do some books on top of that. There's a couple things from the little holiday pack. Like she used to have these. Oh, maybe that would be even, oh, hold on. I kind of forgot about that. We used to have these like basically on this wall. Maybe she could have a snowman and little trees. Let's do that, and then maybe she can use the, oh, well maybe, okay, this could work in the other room. I like how I used to have that in her bedroom. I kind of want to bring it back, and plus it brings in the black from this. I don't think I like this chair. Maybe that's what's throwing me off. Okay, let's put a few of these so they stop trying to slot there. Then I can raise this up, or maybe I need to put a shelf for it. It's a lot of work just so I can have some little trees, but I'll put those right here and then delete the ones that we left. That's good. Another plant right there. There's not really a lot of black on that wall. I mean, there's the computer monitor. But that's not a bad thing. It works. If I were to swap the door out for one of the other doors instead, kind of forget about these sometimes, but High School Years has some kind of fun doors. Do any of these feel especially icy to you? I do like that dark blue, so we could do that. It's it's a lot in the hallway. Let's just put it that way. It's very a lot, I was gonna say. Oh, this one has some potential. I kind of like that actually better because it has fairy lights. Would it be super weird to use the same thing twice? I mean, you can see it though. I love this gray one for in this room, but it's a little bit too repetitive. Maybe we could do this one. Oh, I like that side. That's cool. So light blue, simple. I would love to have more doors that have more stuff on them, like this from other packs, because there's only a couple. Parenthood has a couple. There's some from the base game with like chalk drawings, but it's just so fun. It adds so much personality to the room. Okay, here's a chair that I don't know is gonna work. It's like this kind of cool egg chair. Oh, my game is lagging. Wow. Mostly I just don't know about the colors. It has that light wood if we wanted to do that, but I feel like nothing else except for the floor has that wood, so I don't really want it. I want like something cooler toned. We could do this one. That one might be okay. That is a fancy chair, but it's a fancy sim. Should I put more snowflakes? I think maybe I should. I like that. It's simple, but it goes a long way. I'm kind of finding myself wanting some kind of lamp or something. That's also a pretty simple one. Maybe I could swap this out and put my own custom clutter on it. We could do a candle. I keep thinking like, oh, maybe I'll put a radio, and then I'm like, no, we can't have that in the bedroom. I know better than that. You can't put radios in bedrooms because they'll turn them on autonomously in the middle of the night and then keep themselves awake. And I can't deal with that. I just can't. Ooh. Pretty hanging plant could be fun. Let's do that. Maybe she could have some more books. We could do like books and then a backpack or something. That's a nice place to sit and read. Oh, I love this bookshelf. It's like literally a shelf that's shaped like a book. Maybe I shouldn't use that. What did I say? Backpack? Okay, let's filter by base game. That's a nice light gray one. That could work. I'm kind of scared to add more in case the room gets too tight and they can't get around it. I really like how this is turning out. I think that's a really nice room. It's making me think I need to use this canopy bed more because that's just so pretty. And she's got everything. She has computer, place to sit, fireplace so the room can burn down. We'll see how that goes. Before I do the other room, I might try to add a couple more things to this room. Let me look at the other fancy toilet because this is the nicest of the talking toilets. The other one is a little bit cheaper, but it's like that. Maybe I stick to the one I have. Let's stay with it, okay? Never mind. I don't know what I just tried to do, but I shouldn't have. I might get from My First Pet stuff. Maybe I put some curtains up. They don't really come in a matching color. The gray might be okay. We could do the gray. I might use a bunch of stuff from Sleek Bathroom. Like maybe we could put a shelf in of some sort. I don't know if I want the wide shelf though. Like maybe it'd be better to have almost like this same one. Yeah, I like that better because it's clipping with the window a little bit less. The wider shelf was clipping with the window a lot. We can do the same thing. We can hang this nice plant. I can get some soap. Here are like some little towels. We can put those up. Maybe I'll size them down so they fit better. At this point, I'm kind of just like spending money to spend money. Can you tell? But we have a lot of money, so I'm kind of trying to use it up. Oh, this is good. That's snowy. Literally, it's like snowy escape stuff. Okay, first bedroom and bathroom done. Let's do the other room. So this one was for Jingle. Now this one is gonna be for Slay. Let me show you him. He loves art. He also has low self-esteem. I kind of fumbled it a little bit with his bonus traits. You can see why Jingle was picked as the heir. She just has the most bonus traits. But he's like super into artwork, so I kind of want to give him an easel and stuff in there. And I love this mountainy theme, so I might try and stick to that a little bit too. Let's see about the bed. Maybe something blue. I feel like it can't really have too much pattern. It needs to be relatively simple. Honestly, like this one, that's lovely. Unless we want to make it a bit darker, we could try and bring in like the darker blue, dark gray, because then it can be a little bit more contrasting from the other room. I did like how it was kind of like solid gray before. He had like all gray and white. Oh, this bed looks really comfy, doesn't it? Maybe we do this one in the dark gray because that's a nice color. It adds some contrast and it looks cozy with the bed. What kind of nightstand are you gonna want? Oh, this is the Parenthood stuff? That could be an option. I also had before, he had the desk from my kit before, but this one doesn't really have like a true gray. It's like you gotta go all the way black, and I don't really want it to be black. Well, actually, unless we do want it to be black, it's different. I love how different all the rooms in this floor are. They're all so different. Maybe he could have carpet. I definitely don't really use carpet in this game much. Although The wood floor, it helps to make it not feel so cool toned. Oh, that might be kind of a cool rug. Could I use that underneath his desk? It's kind of small. Also, if I gave him a computer and I did the same one from my kit, how dangerous is that for us? I actually don't even know. Dangerous just because we don't have much money is kind of what I mean. Maybe I shouldn't use that rug. Maybe I should just use the Comfy Gamer Kit rug and put it there. I'm not gonna give him a PC. I'm gonna make him not have one, but I am gonna give him the pegboard. I'm wondering what happens. I've never tried to stack the pegboard together. You can tell that it's stacked, right? If I make this room like cooler toned lights and this light could be blue, that actually helped. It's kind of bright though. Maybe get rid of one of them. Yeah, you can really tell. As long as, I mean, it's clipping a little bit right there, but if we make it darker and line it up perfectly, and then if there's shelves, it might not be that obvious. And we can custom place the shelves, you know? Okay, cat picture, obviously. Maybe there could be some video games on this one. Does this come in black? Oh, what if I put it backwards on purpose, just so I don't have to see the yellow? Because I feel like the yellow kind of, I'm trying to have a very strict color scheme in here, and the yellow kind of takes away from it. You can have a little gamer chair right there. I'm gonna run out of money. I might need to sell some stuff. Look, why do I have that? Oh, we're not out of money anymore. That was worth 9,600. Oh my gosh. Let's look at the artist studio kit stuff, because some of that can be expensive. I mean, just the easel is like 1,100, so. I'm wondering about this little cart. Maybe not. I might use the high school years cart instead. I love the sketchbooks, that's cool. I also love this stuff. Ooh, we could hang up the picture on top of this wall, that's nice. He's got loads of sketches. Maybe he could have like this tall cabinet. I could size the sketches down so the cabinet fits better. I had this vision of putting a canvas. Oh, more gameplay unlocks. Okay. I'm gonna spend like 30,000 simoleons on just these 2 rooms. That's kind of ridiculous, isn't it? It's okay, I like the canvases. There is this like Grim Reaper sketch version. The Grim Reaper one doesn't match the color scheme as much, but his grandpa, this sim, was in the Grim Reaper career for many, many, many years. So it might be like a fun nod to that if we did that. I don't know. Canvases don't really work though. Let me look at nifty knitting. Yeah, we can just put this little guy right here. That has some art supplies. Can I swap the size that these are on? Okay, so my sketch pads can be right here. Art supplies can be right there. Maybe this could even get sized down, the little cart. The cart that's from high school years has a slot in it, so you can place kind of whatever. And this one obviously comes pre-filled, so I don't know what's better, but I'm gonna try that one. Oh, we can have the Grim Reaper alarm clock. Okay, that's perfect. I might let him have an open book on his nightstand too. I'm just gonna copy a couple of the things because I did like the open book. I like the open book. I also like the boba cup because to me it kind of seems like you've got a water bottle on your nightstand, but maybe it doesn't fit. You don't even really realize how small this nightstand is until you start trying to put stuff on it. That works. I might try and use a couple of the snowflakes again, just across this back wall, because they could both have them. I can use the lighter ones. The other ones were blue. These ones are white. Look how they look in live mode, by the way, when the lights are on. Oh, never mind. I think it only works when you have like holiday lights up. I swear to you, I've seen them like flash colors, but there's no proof right now. So I guess I don't know, maybe it doesn't. Never mind, I guess, my bad, sorry. Maybe I could put a little bit of mess inside of Slay's room too, because this can be like mostly under the bed. That looks good. You can have a chess thing because it matches the color scheme. Oh, I'm wondering about a tablet, like an iPad or something. Doesn't want to slot anywhere. Maybe I could give him, oh, maybe we use the high school years cart instead, because I could probably slot the tablet into that high school years cart. Oh yeah, that one looks better anyway. I like the stuff in it. It feels a little bit more, dare I say, it almost feels more artsy, the stuff inside of this one. There's like bottles of paint and stuff. Okay, one thing he also used to have that I have since gotten rid of, and honestly don't even think I really have space for, they both used to have the 2 different snowy escape things, but these don't really fit anywhere in the house unless I wanted to put them in the hallway, and that's something we could totally do. We could like rearrange the hallway a little bit more, and then I could leave this out here. That might be nice as like a nod to the kids, but we bring it outside of the room a little bit more, because I might not want to add anything else in here. Although, oh, he used to be really into music too. Maybe he could have a guitar. We could do like the really expensive Freezer Bunny guitar. That's a way to spend more money. The other thing is I just did this and I really don't like it, so I kind of want to like rearrange this area a little bit more. Michelle is that new wife I was telling you about that like just moved into the family, and I wanted to give her an art studio because she's super into art, but then the way that I organized it, I don't know, I wasn't really liking it, so I kind of want to like rearrange this space a little bit. We also before had the fish rug, and I don't know how you feel about this fish rug. I know it's a little bit much, but I kind of love the fish rug. So I feel like I'm basically just kind of trying to find some way to organize this and have it look a little bit fancier. I don't really want to put a sink. Obviously it's realistic to have a sink inside of a space like this, but also in The Sims, I don't really want to have a sink because I don't want the Sims to try and wash the dishes up here. That would be really annoying. Okay, there's a nicer little chair. It's a little simpler. Yeah, I used to have a secondary office up here. There was like a computer, because my legacy heir before the one we just did a bedroom for, the mom, Leah, she's a lawyer, so she had like a really fancy office in the loft. But we also have an office up here in this loft, so I was kind of trying to like spread it out a little bit, and I'd rather have a little bit more skill building space for us. It's just nice to have. Well, we could do this. That's like a radio, that'll play some music. We could also leave this shelf open so that we can put things that she crafts on it. That could be kind of nice. I want some kind of end table, but like a simpler one. I just want to put it right next to this. I don't know if that's too much furniture or not, but I can put some supply storage on there. It can be yellow, brings in some more color. Okay, that feels pretty good. Is there anything else we want to change while we're here? Honestly, I might delete the pizza oven and put a new one. You know what else I might do is put a sink outside. I don't usually like that, but I keep having issues with them trying to wash the dishes. And so maybe if we have a sink over there, it makes it easier. This living space is pretty nice. Doesn't really need anything else. Kitchen feels decently okay for now. The dining room's okay. Windows keep glitching. I mean, we just redid half the upstairs. I did this room in the previous video that I made renovating this house too, so we did this one. I don't even think that this upstairs area needs much. I really like how it looks right now, so. Oh, you know what I could do is get rid of some of these school projects. There's one of my robots. Can you come throw this away? The robot was smart enough this time to have an umbrella. So the only way to get into this basement is to use this, which I've actually been finding kind of annoying, to be honest. So I thought about putting a staircase down into it instead, but I don't know. Maybe I just make them keep suffering. I can add something else down here. Some more planters could be nice. I might move the meat walls so they aren't up against the glass anymore. That could be good too. Now that everybody's a teen, I mean, we could start thinking about more outdoor activities if we wanted, but even that we don't really need. Maybe I could put a swing set for a bit. They're gonna have to swing on top of the plants, but that should be fine. It might be a nice touch. And maybe I'll pre-buy a couple new school projects too. I know I just sold some, but we could pre-line up a few new ones. Can I make them do it like way out here? Maybe it's easier that way. Okay, and hopefully we still have enough money for bills because I don't know what to expect. Our bills are decently cheap because we're in a residential rental. All of this downstairs middle space is technically shared space, and the upstairs is where like the real house stuff is. So we have to pay less bills than you might think for a house this big. But I think on that note, I'm probably gonna wrap this up right here. Tomorrow, I'm gonna post a video where I play in this house. I don't know if this was interesting to you to like watch me do some renovations, but I always think it's kind of fun to do it together. So that's why I'm posting it. If you hate this, I am sorry, and I'll do it less. But if you like it, let me know because I don't know, it's always good to know if it's like good vibes or not with this kind of thing because it is kind of a weird video for me. I'll also link the playlist for the legacy down below if you want to watch that, and I can go try to find the speed build for when I built this house because it's kind of a funky one. It's got this like cool modern edition on a relatively old looking house in Nordhoven. Oh, I can't even fix that because the unit's hidden. Oh my god. Well, anyway, I'll link the speed build too in case you want to go back and watch that. Thank you so much for watching and for making it this far into the video. If you do happen to be here still, today when I'm posting this is my husband Dan's birthday. So if you want to say happy birthday in the comments, he might think that's kind of fun. But I'll stop yapping and I'll catch you all later. Okay, goodbye everybody. Ooh, that was kind of a weird end card for me. I feel like I don't normally do that. Why did I say it like that? You know, I just get so in the groove of saying the same thing every time that when I say something different, it like totally throws me off. And I did that to myself.